Alright, this is an album cover coming at you with the second game in the best of 3 series between Shokun, the orange Protoss, and FoxxBird over here on the 3 o'clock position on Metalopolis, the purple Protoss. Like I said, this Metalopolis, FoxxBird is here on the 3 o'clock position, and then Shokun is here on the 9 o'clock position. So furthest away possible, that usually cuts down on any sort of cheese or any kind of rushes or things like that, just because it does take the longest to get to your opponent's base. So Shokun going to throw up his first pylon right next to his Nexus, and FoxxBird doing pretty much the same thing. In the first game, FoxxBird was able to win with Mass Stalker, and they both had this very much the same build order for the first, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes. It was pretty intense. But when they did deviate, FoxxBird just kept with Stalkers, and Shokun ended up getting some observers and DTs, but it just wasn't enough to get in the game. So both players going to throw up a gateway, it looks like, and it'll be interesting to see if they go for the same type of build again on Metalopolis. Looks like Shogun is scouting right now, while FoxxBird chooses not to scout. Maybe sending out a late scout or not at all. He might just wait until later to push out with his units. I don't. He did scout last game, so not sure what's up with that. But gonna go ahead and boost some probes and take an assimilator. Looks like Shogun is a little bit faster with his assimilator, and I think his first gateway is just a little bit sooner. Second gateway, yep, going down, and FoxxBird. It will throw a cybernetics core. So already we are differing a little bit. Instead, last game they went for 2 gateways and then cybercore, I believe. No, actually they both went for gateway then cybercore. Now Shogun is going for, of course, 2 gateways to hope to put on 3 gateways. So hoping to put on some pressure with some zealots. I'm not sure, but regardless. Both players, Shokun is falling a little bit behind in his probe production. FoxxBird is ahead by 2 right now, and just working off 1 gas, but going ahead and make a second one. So he is going to, of course, with that cyber core as well as that second gate, he is going to take up a little bit faster. Looks like he is going to go ahead and get warped tech, but choosing to chrono boost probes instead, and going to go ahead and keep focusing on his economy. Of course, we see 3 gateways right now and a cybernetics core. So that's pretty interesting to see that, because right now he really only has the minerals to produce out of 1 of these at a time, 2 of these at a time, of course, and then the 3rd one at a time. So he has just barely enough money to produce out of all of them at the same time, and he's going to use these 2 zealots here against this 1 stalker. How this stalker can micro around these zealots pretty much all day. So with the right micro, FoxxBird should be okay, and of course he's getting another stalker and another stalker. So we could very well see the sort of same set of build with warp gate stalker mass. So which we saw FoxxBird win with, and the second stalker comes out and is going to force Shokun to basically stop all of his zealots, and he's got 5 zealots right now, and they really just can't get in this base because of the stalkers. So it'd be interesting to see if he wanted to go with any sort of, he is getting warp gate research. It'd be interesting to see if he went with any sort of like warp prisms or anything like that, so that he could utilize the units that he already has, but utilize them just a little bit better in order to get into the base. So we are seeing, okay, 2 more gates. They'll turn into warp gates, and robotics facility to get out. What I can only assume maybe Zerber right now. So neither player right now going for an expansion. I feel like Shokun could a little bit. And right now, FoxxBird walked right past these zealots. I don't know if these zealots saw that or not. I'm not sure if FoxxBird saw that or not. But these zealots are going to go straight into this mineral line, and FoxxBird is really going to have, I don't know what he's doing. Why is he not going straight in the mineral line? He's really going to have a hard time FoxxBird is really going to have a hard time with this. He can micro around a little bit, and of course trying to send his stalkers back, but to a point he can just split up these zealots and really take down a lot of these probes. Instead of why he should not be focusing on that assimilator, excuse me. He should be going straight for these probes, and the probes are faster than the zealots, but he can still do some damage in there. But instead, getting caught in a trap right here in this choke point, and these zealots are being chased around all across his main base, and as a result, he is not able to do a whole lot of damage. I'm not sure if both players have lost similar amounts, but income tab, the worker count is still very, very close, so not really sure he did a whole lot. However, he does have he does have a pylon here, and is definitely going to warp in units. So if he can keep doing this and keep putting on the pressure, he does have an army back here in his main, so he can hold off this stalker, especially with this sentry. He can just put a force field down here at the bottom of the gate, maybe try to cut a few of these off and snipe those off. But if he doesn't move his sentry up here, these stalkers are going to be in his main, and he's going to be in a lot of trouble, because then he'll be on even footing with him. They do back down right as the force field goes out, so maybe get another sentry to ensure that he can keep a constant force field up there, or maybe take zealot legs or blink or something. But he's getting two more gateways, and he has actually, Shokun has a robotics facility, but he doesn't have an observer. Okay, he's making immortals now, which is what he did not do last time, that I felt would really work well against these stalkers, this mass stalker army. And this probe coming down here by FoxxBird to hopefully set up an expansion here soon. Although this pylon and probe are right here, and could really be put on a lot of pressure onto FoxxBird if FoxxBird gets caught with his stalkers all the way across the map. And just warp in some units here, some zealots with legs, or even just zealots, and really try to harass and do what he can. FoxxBird is getting out an observer a lot quicker than last game, when he got caught without detection and a lot of DTs in his face. So this is a pretty sizable army. The food count is very, very close. Worker count is exactly the same. So their army is pretty even. With this immortal can really, if it can, it does not get focused down, it can really do a lot of damage. Right now, with a range of 5, it can sit up here on the top of this ramp and really help guard that ramp a lot. FoxxBird does have this observer in here, and he's seeing exactly what's going on. We're here with 2 immortals now, but this is a huge army of stalkers. That army is sort of getting caught there in the middle. That first immortal gets focused down. Second is still alive, throwing up that guardian shield a lot too late, and but still managing to make FoxxBird micro away a little bit. FoxxBird right now, while he's attacking, he really needs to be able to expand right now and take advantage of the map control he has, but he's not doing that right now. He's using his observer to spot the high ground and almost take out that pylon, but can't exactly do it. He comes back again and does take it that time. He feels like he can pressure in. He does have this observer up here, so he can see exactly what's going on. Right now, Shokun needs more immortals, possibly another robotics facility right now. But these zealots are coming in here, and they're going to do work. They're just do wonders against the supply line. I'm not even sure FoxxBird realizes this at this point. He's trying to attack at the front gate, but excellently just throwing a force field down here. So he just focused on killing all these probes. These probes don't even know what's going on. I'm not sure FoxxBird does either. He just now pulls all these probes off here, and what Shokun needs to be doing right now is attacking some of these either probes or attacking some of these pylons. Because right now FoxxBird is caught across the map, like I said, with really not a whole lot there, and Shokun is able to use his immortals and take down a couple of these stalkers, but these immortals are getting focus fired, and really both players are just trading blow for blow. Shokun has the smaller army right now and is not making any more immortals, which is what he really needs at this point, because stalker versus stalker, he's not going to be able to produce as much. At the same time, these zealots are here in the main of FoxxBird and are taking down. He's only got 1 probe mining at this point. These stalkers have moved up in the main base. Still no immortal at this point. Not quite enough minerals and gas for it. Zealots coming in here and going to try to take down the Stalkers, but Stalkers, all they have to do is microwave. And FoxxBird is keeping on the pressure here. If he can just attack the probe line, he's going to put Shokun in a world of hurt. FoxxBird is taking all this damage from these Zealots over here. That Zealot has 1 HP left, and Shokun trying to do what he can right now. Basically, he just needs to kill off this army right here, and he could seal the game right now. But he's not making anything. He's making one Stalker, and he makes it within shooting distance of these Stalkers, enemy Stalkers, and basically all these probes are gonna die. What he needs to do is maybe mine up to be able to have enough for an expansion. And Shokun gives the GG. I'm not sure I agree with that. If he just stuck in it long enough to kill those 4 or 5 Stalkers that were there at his base, I really think he had FoxxBird beat. But regardless, he gives the GG and leaves the game. So that is it for this series. FoxxBird does take the series, and we'll be moving on in the winners bracket. Thank you. This is an album cover signing off.